So why did I decide to keep the Toyota Sienna instead of the Jeep? Here's one reason. Nope, not the stickers. The Jeep simply didn't have a lot of storage. So when you have to go pick up a set of Fuchs, the minivan comes in handy. It also has a hitch on it, which helps for my little 5x8 trailer that has hauled all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna drag these out and I'll tell you the story and we'll get them all cleaned up. So here's the story on these Fuchs. These were on a 1983 944 that I've known the car for about 7 years. It sat outside in Ted's backyard. If you follow the channel, yes, that's the same Ted that we have harvested 7 cars from, both when he was alive and after he passed away. But these sat on an 83 944 that he would not get rid of specifically because of these wheels. I don't know if they were original to the car. I have not cleaned them up yet, haven't pulled any numbers. So starting on the fronts, condition wise, haven't cleaned them up at all. Tires are brand new because after he passed away, a guy bought the 944 and had tires put on it to be able to roll, and then he decided he wasn't going to build the car. Pretty sure it's because he figured out it needed a clutch, which is a pain in the butt. So the fronts look to be in pretty good shape. Now we get to talk about the rears. I'm going to start with this one over here. Some curb rash, some what I would consider gouging. Not all too terrible, but wish that wasn't there. And then there's this one. We'll get a better assessment once I get it cleaned up, but just normal curb rash around here, which to me is really weird. I'm assuming these are the rears because of the deeper offset, but you tell me. But it's really weird to me to have so much curb rash on rears instead of fronts. There's a good little gouge right here. Again, they are, I don't know, probably 41 years old. So if they're original to that 83, I'm going to pull some date stamps when I get them cleaned up. So we'll have those by the end of the video. But all in all, I'm not going to say what I have in these because you probably wouldn't believe me anyway. But I decided my buddy AJ wanted the car. I wanted the wheels. I had some cookie cutters, so we did some horse trading, split the cost of the car, and he's taking the car and I'm taking the wheels. Finally got to pick them up and we're gonna get them cleaned up. All right, so it's a good thing this one's not alive. That is a beast. What? Not a big fan of spiders. All right, so I've flipped the second rear over and check out those spider egg sacs. Those are gonna get burned. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start on the backs and get them cleaned up. Obviously, these things are pretty old and they're pretty funky, and there's lots of spider webs, quite a bit more brake dust residue on the fronts than the rears. So we're just going to hit them with some water up front. All right, so got the back of this one relatively cleaned up. I don't like to use anything too rough, so I just use this brush and Dawn detergent, dishwashing liquid, because I figure if it's good enough for ducks, it's good enough for a German fox. So we're going to talk through these numbers real quick. Part number 911361020. Correct. See that little triangle there? Kind of looks like the spy versus spy guy. Yeah, that is a fox, which is what the German word Fuchs stands for. Over here we got the date stamp. Can't quite get it, but they look like they are from early 1986. All right, so my 10-year-old Channing is on the camera. I haven't touched the front of these yet, not even sprayed off, just sprayed off one of the backs so that I can teach you guys a little bit about the part numbers. I'm gonna flip these up. We took a quick look at them earlier, but all in all, I am super happy with these. As I told you, I ended up passing on the car but pulling the wheels. Let my buddy AJ take on the task of the car. So this is it. I'm gonna try and spray these off a bit. This is the one with the pretty bad curb rash on it.
And as you can see, they're nice and clean.
They are nice and clean.
Ooh.
All right, so let's talk about tires. Channing, give me a shot in here on these tires. For a 944 person, or quite honestly, if you're a sports car in the 15-inch wheel era, tires are not really easy to find good tires. So this car sat for, I don't know, probably 15 years. I coveted these wheels, ended up with them. I've told you the story a million times, so I'll stop. But when the guy bought the car from Ted's estate, he immediately sourced tires. Sadly, they don't match. There's two, and these things are brand new. They've got nubbies on them. He never drove the car. Two Douglas all-season 215 60-15s. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, so I wonder if they're different size on the back, which is why he went with Blackhawks. Nope, 215 60-15 Blackhawks. So I got two on Blackhawks, two on Douglas. The cool thing is, I think I've decided what I'm gonna do with these. I think they're going on my track car. Phone dials are coming off. I've decided to go ahead and build that 944 as a track car. The 85.1, the early 85, the red one that originally we picked it up, it had 16-inch Fuchs on it, but that's why the car came to me for free, is because those 16-inch Fuchs went to Nate. So I think this will be a good track setup, brand new tires. And so that's what I'm going to do with them. I'm not going to bore you guys with watching me clean and clean and clean and clean, but finally got them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So on the backs, I'm going to hit them with some engine degreaser and just let them sit. All right, so we're done cleaning these up. I didn't get the backs totally perfect, and yes, they're still wet, no tire black on it, but what we ended up with is I was able to scrub down the backs to verify part numbers, and the part numbers are all correct. Verify widths. These are 15 by 8s, those are 15 by 7s, and I was able to verify the month of manufacture, which was April of 1984. It's interesting, these were on what I'm told is an 83. I didn't check it out to see if it's got a power rack or not. But these are April of 84. Relatively good shape. I think they're going to go on my track car and we'll start racing. As always, thanks for watching. You guys are the reason I do this. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.